Welcome to the late night draw stream. I think it's episode 12, but I mean, I may be behind one. Got struck. I'm going to have to check that out. I like accuracy up to a point. Great music. Just, great music. How's it going, Homer?
It just cuts off at the end there. What a jerk! Somebody
It does.
Re-edit it.
Just kind of cuts off there.
You want me to make a? You want me to add a smooth transition to it at the end there?
It's not that important, really, to tell you the truth. On that 2-ton, though, I was going to ask you if you made his hand bigger a little bit on that one drawing.
I have it here. I haven't yet.
Oh, okay. Well,
yeah,
I saw a picture of it, and I was like, "Is that the the version that was fixed, or not?" So,
no, I have not fixed yet.
Okay.
I need to look up real quick how to find the liquify tool so I can make it bigger. Because I don't use Photoshop like that much. I know how to use Photoshop, but
right.
I don't even know where the liquify tool is, what it even looks like on Photoshop. Just so I can expand that, and it should be pretty easy.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't manipulate photographs or images that much. Like I know how to color on Photoshop and edit. Well, the stuff I've showed you, Rex. I know how to do that stuff.
Right, we've done a lot on there. Uh-huh.
Yeah. But like I don't know everything about Photoshop. Photoshop is just so expensive. There's so many things. Just the other day, I learned how to animate a GIF on Photoshop, and I didn't even know Photoshop could do that. It didn't used to be able to do that. So,
mm-hmm.
It's like I need a GIF. I needed to switch images real quick so I could put it on my website. So it'll stay on this image for 10 seconds. Then they'll switch this image for 15 seconds and then back to this other image. So yeah, I just woke up like 30 minutes ago. I had a little nap, ate some pizza, and I knocked out right after.
Good, yeah. I took a page from your playbook and bought Chef Gusto pepperoni mini pizza on bagels there. So 8 on 12 in just one big, swoop.
Yeah, thanks.
They weren't bad.
They ain't nice.
Mm-hmm. Not bad at all. I don't know if you could call it real pizza, but
Oh, those are good, man. I like those.
Mm-hmm.
Bagel bites are delicious. Especially if we can get them to like crisp up a little bit, even like in the microwave, or if you make them in the oven, they'll crisp for sure.
I put them in the oven, yeah.
Oh, nice.
I rarely use the microwave for anything anymore, to tell you the truth. I know it's convenient, but it's
Yeah.
not the way I want to go. So I'm
Yeah, I usually
continuing.
just use it to like preheat things, because I don't like eating food stuff. Like if the food's meant to be hot, like I
Yeah,
just warm it up. Not to like cook everything. I'll put it in the oven. If it's frozen food too, like I'm just not a big microwave. Like start to finish like that. Just to reheat.
continuing on with the piece that I was working on the 4 o'clock shadow, and I assume
That's
you're
great.
going to finish up your piece here in a little bit, and Jose's
Yeah,
working on his painting. So we might have some other people join us. We do have the link in the chat if anybody wants to join us. Right now we have 0 people watching, uh,
yeah.
but that's okay.
Well, Hunter was in the chat. But he's
He
not
was
watching.
earlier, yeah. I guess he gave up on us,
Oh,
and
39. Well,
we're doomed to, you know, oblivion.
yeah, well, we there's ballers on right now, and also what's his name? J-Bot's got the Artsiders.
Well, that makes
Uh,
me feel better. Thanks.
he was. Are you, are you being sarcastic or are you being serious? I don't understand if there's we lost.
Yeah,
So
it's all good.
yeah, everybody's streaming when you can't stream. Well, what does that matter? I mean, everybody's
You
got
know
their own
what
thing.
is important is getting the work done, right?
Right, right. We ain't
And
gonna have no one watching us. Actually, Raul asked in the Hump Day Drawing Friends art room
hmm
what your channel was, so he probably gonna drop by in a little bit.
cool.
Because I announced it out there if anybody wanted to come hang out and draw.
Yeah,
Whatever.
everybody's invited up to 6 people, unfortunately.
Yeah, yeah.
Maybe
Um,
I'll remedy that, and maybe I won't. I won't.
well, there's Christy kept pushing Evie Mux on towards or my way or whatever, talking to me about it,
Yeah,
and
that's what
Evie
she
Mux,
uses, and I
yeah,
think I
you
saw
get 10
something where
people.
she was talking about Restream. I don't know.
No. She's a big Evie Mux, like totally just Evie Mux. But you can
Yeah,
have 10 people on there for free.
it's kind of like the format of when you're on Discord. To me, the when I did her show, it had screens down below about what she was going to bring up, and I don't know that she was seeing the same thing that I was from our conversation. It's like, oh, you saw that, and I was like, yeah, it's kind of looked like Restream to me. It's kind of sort of set up like Restream. Not that I'm, been on Restream that much, but enough to, you know, done an interview or two, or you know.
Right.
I just got out of a hot, relaxing shower. I can't tell you how that makes me feel after taking so many cold showers over
Mm-hmm.
the course of a week. But like I said, being sunburned, it was probably the best thing. Just even a little warm water feels like when you're that way.
Right.
I don't think I got burnt that bad, but it was why I didn't try the cold. I don't know, and I'll know better next time. Live and learn. I've seen it where things are plumbed backwards
Yeah.
like that, and I don't know why it didn't occur to me. Probably because I was tired from the moment I arrived to the moment I left. I never got really rested, and on those type of things, you never do. The way you work, just never catch up. It catches up with you. Elsie's intently working over there.
Yeah, he keeps making these videos that just great, man. I can't, but he makes so much stuff. I don't got time to watch it all.
Who are we
Cranking
talking
out.
about? Elsie?
You see, he's focused.
Oh,
No, Pete. Peter
Pete.
DeLuca.
Well,
He's making so many things.
I was commenting on Elsie. I don't know where Pete came into it, but yeah. Yeah,
No,
I mean,
I heard you. I saw you.
oh, okay.
I had YouTube pulled up. I was looking at some videos. Already. Raul's on the chat. He says, "Hiya, hi."
Yeah.
Oh, and Halder's here. What's up, Halder?
You're invited to come on. There's StreamYard in the chat if you wish. We're just doing our thing here. And then, have some polite conversation, hopefully.
It's your thing.
I make no promises.
What you want to do.
I was watching a little Gunsmoke before I came on here.
Gunsmoke.
We had some thundering and we had some rain. A storm come through, and then there was a little bit of hail hitting the windows, and I was like, "Oh my god! I gotta check the windows, make sure they're not breaking."
Mm-hmm.
And then I finished eating my pizza and listening to the hail, the rain hitting the window and the roof and the hail, and I just knocked out right after eating that pizza. It was
Well,
great.
yeah. That'll take you on out right there.
You gotta learn to, pace yourself. I often do that too.
Realize when you chill out and listen to the rain, you're gonna go to sleep. A lot of times.
Yeah, it's like 30% chance here. I don't know if it'll do anything, but 30% chance here. There was a drop or two earlier, like a misting rain or something. Edwin Buzz Acevedo in the house. Hello, how are you, Edwin? Oh, Raul, sorry, I didn't see you back there. Hello.
Hello.
Raul doesn't have a mic, or he doesn't normally. He just draws digitally. So.
Okay, that works. I think I remember you telling me that.
Yeah. Sometimes he'll write like high on the screen there, just say logo and so
Mm-hmm.
Or
He needs to invest in some. He needs to invest in some Post-it notes, right?
maybe.
Yeah. Don't want to steal your stick,
Yeah.
But
Actually, who did I take that from? I took that from. If you remember back in the late '90s, early 2000s, there was girls who would stream or like they would do live video chats and their art on their screens, and I for some reason I particularly remember girls, and they would draw like little girly things like anime characters, little cutesy characters, and And they would always put a Post-it note, and they would write things on the Post-it note saying like, "I'll be right back." They would put BRB, right? And they would write like their name and the time, so you knew they were live or whatever. It was really weird. Like every day they would have a different Post-it note with the date and the time they started streaming or on the camp. It was really like, I don't know if it was like early YouTube or it was like really early type of online camming, but you couldn't. So back then you couldn't really like cam with other people, so because it wasn't fast enough yet, or the quality wasn't good enough. I don't remember something like that.
Mm-hmm.
Hey Rex, you know how I told you about that movie? If you get a chance to check it out, The Long Walk. So I told you about that, and as soon as I turned my computer on and opened up YouTube, there was a short for it, and I was like, "Oh my god, my computers are listening to me."
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
We know what you know.
We know everything about you. We listen to you. We feed you. We are the internet.
Indeed.
Oh man. Is Raul gonna draw a devil flyer? What's he drawing? Scrapped everything he was doing. Is it a Hail Caesar? I think he's doing a Hail Caesar or something.
Speculation. I don't know. I'm using the brush and whiteout on this, so I'm kind of intent on paying close attention, not running.
You didn't answer rain what you doing, do you?
Most of the time, no.
Nah, I didn't want to rain what I'm doing.
Speaking of the Scottish, what do you think about Robert the Bruce and them, doing a sequel to Braveheart like 40 years later?
I think that's dumb. Just call it another movie. Like, just call it Robert the Bruce. Like, don't even relate it to the Braveheart. Nothing.
Right.
Like, there's no need to do that. You know.
Well, I mean, he wasn't even really the focus of the story, right? I mean, the main character is dead.
Yeah. Like,
So,
I don't understand why you have to call it Braveheart too. Just call it Robert the Bruce and make it his story. You know.
I mean, it was movie of the year, so
Which one? Braveheart?
Yeah.
Part 2?
1995, it was the movie of the year, so.
Oh, yeah. And I mean, and I also understand why they're tying it to Braveheart because it has such a long legacy, such a great legacy, right? With Mel Gibson. I've watched Braveheart. I don't know how many times I watched that movie, but I freaking love that movie. It's just so good, you know.
Yeah.
Braveheart.
Is that Raul? Hey, Raul.
Hey, how you doing?
Good. He speaks after all.
Well, you've heard me speak before, Omar.
I
I think so. I don't know. I know maybe it was Flip City. I think it was Flip City.
I think he was trying to block that out of his memory. I don't know why. Possibility.
I think there was one time you did say something, but then like
Mhm.
it either cut out or you never came back to talking. I don't know.
I know I'm getting labeled with the person that doesn't have that mic stuff going on now.
Yeah,
So I'm like, wait a
they're
minute.
picking on you.
every stream, every stream, he doesn't have a mic. He doesn't have a mic.
Yeah.
That's well, I don't know that I find that odd, but
Yeah, like
I'm
whatever.
kind of
Whatever.
new at this. I'm still
Right.
new. I'm still new at this stream thing. So I didn't know how to do all this and get on
Yeah.
here and add and talk and draw. I was trying to just
Oh,
and I had,
bro.
you know what I did first? I had the camera and I would put my phone over the drawing and then I try to balance it and oh my gosh.
Yeah. It's all good. It's all good. Hey, that glitch drawing you did was awesome, man. I appreciate it. I showed it yesterday.
Yes.
It's great.
Oh man, thank you. Um, I didn't know how long you were doing the glitch. I mean, I think it said like 2011 or something like that. And I think
Yeah.
Rex was telling you you should have had like 20 books out by now. Like wow.
yeah.
I was like wow.
Yeah. So
Like,
I
no
created
way.
I created glitch actually in 1990, 92 or 94. I can't remember exactly. I have to find the original drawings, but yeah, I've been working on it a long time. The story was what really like held me back for a long time because I was trying to make it something good. I didn't want to just make it something lame, you know.
Oh no, yeah, that's really good. I like that. I like the glitch character. Yeah, all the poses. And with this AI stuff, I like
Mhm.
seeing real drawings. I like seeing people really drawing it. You,
Mm-hmm.
Rex, Elsie, it's a Omar, especially you, sir. Just seeing it doing it for real.
Mm-hmm.
He took that for granted. He took that for granted. Now everything's all AI, and I appreciate that more. They're really drawing, and you're drawing on paper too. You know.
Oh yeah,
It's
yeah.
a lot of money because I remember back in the day having to get the inks and the paper and the pencils and
Mhm.
mm, it's a lot. It's very expensive. It was very expensive. I don't know what it's like now, but so I'm more digital now. But
When I had extra, I probably got 5 or 6 pads of Bristol in there that I've never used because the price has went up and up and up since I've started buying them. But I've stored them for years because if they're acid free and you just keep them in a nice cool area, they're gonna last for years. It's not gonna yellow or anything. So, and I'm like, the price of this paper is just going to keep going up and up and up. And sure enough, man, I mean, it's probably doubled since I started doing that. And I've got enough to do like 3 issues, probably regular issues.
3 issues.
Yeah, if I didn't,
Wait a minute. Are you talking
post.
about 30 pages a book? Like 30 pages a book and
Yeah, probably like a 32 pager or something like that. I don't know,
mm,
but it's
Oh yeah, looking for those deals. We were looking for them all along. We'll
I
use it.
know.
We knew we'd be using it. Grab it
yeah. I
up.
mean, it's if you know you're going to need
Sale
it for the
half off.
future, why
Grab
not
it.
grab it
Right. Get it
and
while you
stock
can.
up? Hmm. Same
Yuppers
thing.
puppers.
Same thing I've said about archival, material like boards, bags and boards, boards for comics. I mean, they're archival safe, so why not buy them? And if you don't use them immediately, you will. I guess if you keep collecting long enough.
That's true.
Well,
Um,
what back in the day when things were really good, I was getting ready to publish glitch in 2010.
that's when your girlfriend stopped you.
When my ex-wife decided
His
to
wife,
blow my
yeah.
life up.
She got jealous. She was jealous.
It's just
10
something.
years and he's still not over it.
No, yeah.
I know. Rex was like, "Okay,
No.
you need to get over this immediately." I would never say that to you, Homer. I would no. You just, I don't know. I think you said it was part of the stick. It's part of the show. I don't know. I
Oh,
would never say
the
that to you.
woman bit, like trying to
Yeah,
find a chick. That's part of the show. Like that's the bit,
yeah.
you know. But
Oh
but
man,
I don't know about Homer, but I was dead serious.
I know. I
Uh,
know. I believe you.
he needs to get over that and go on. And I've been through exactly what he's been through. Maybe not with the same woman, but I mean, in a couple
I hope
things.
it wasn't the same woman,
Well, I
Rex.
know. I don't know. I don't know.
I mean, I don't know that it'd make it much difference, even if it was, but maybe to you. But
Yeah, it's too funny.
it's hard, losing
Guys,
somebody
I'm
that
gonna go have a smoke.
you love.
I never had like the girlfriend that was an artist, and I
Mhm.
didn't know they got jealous. I never did that. I didn't know that.
Yeah.
And if you're more successful, he was saying that
I guess,
she
like,
won't
I
like
mean,
it. What?
I didn't mention it, Homer, but
yeah,
Yeah.
I think my wife was, jealous of my success too, and what I was doing.
Oh, okay.
I mean,
I don't
I know
understand
that.
how they don't like. I don't understand how these women don't see your success as their success. I mean, because
yeah,
like woman, like this oh, I don't get it.
you probably never will, and it doesn't matter if you do or not,
Right. I can't understand crazy and idiot,
Right.
moronic. I don't have that logic in me. I don't understand moron.
Yeah. Yeah. I told my sister, I said, I can't abide fools, I mean, I don't mind having a good time, but I mean, if you're going to act foolish on your own time. I ain't got time for that. I reckon I've got about
Mm,
30, 40 years, 30, 35, 40 years to make my dreams come true. And
yep.
I'm the only one that can, really apply myself, and make it happen. So, I don't like to waste time. I wish I had this work ethic when I was younger. I'd be a lot further down the road,
Oh,
barring things like you and I and Omer went through.
yeah.
It happens for different reasons. You with a woman you loved, and I with a woman I did not love and didn't. And I know that sounds crazy. I married her for my child, not because I loved
Oof.
her, felt anything for her.
Oh man.
And both reasons are bad. Bad.
Well, Raul, it's you and T. T's the girlfriend, fiance, wife thing. Or what?
Yeah. Yeah. She's
You keep her in
the
line and tell her
girlfriend.
what's what. If you don't get jealous and you've been on YouTube yet.
You know
Wait till
what?
she gets jealous. She's gonna be like, "Well, if you're gonna YouTube, I'm
Oh,
gonna YouTube too."
I'm
What
not
are you
saying
talking about?
anything. I'm not saying anything. Sometimes I tell her about the stream, so I can't say anything bad. She'll be like, "What did you say the other night about me?" All good things. I will never say anything about T. Anything
Right?
bad.
No, you should. You should never. Yeah, absolutely.
She's sitting there looking at the streams, going, "Wait a minute, you're saying bad things about me in public." I'm like, "No," and then she will play it. No, all positive things. All positive things.
Right.
Homer, do you
Yeah.
think that you and your wife had the same values? The same?
Yes. They're a lot of it the same, but
Yeah.
there's some stuff that there's this was her second marriage, and there's two real things that happened in her life before me that had a big impact on her, and ultimately is part of the result of why she is the way she is to some extent. There's some father issue things there.
Stuff she hasn't dealt with yet.
Yeah, stuff with her. Well, there was stuff with her mom too. She had a lot of issues, right? But yeah. Well, here's another thing, Rex. Like when this is nuts, man. This is nuts. I'm not trying to talk about this like because I'm not over it or anything. I don't really care anymore, for sure. I'm just kind of explaining it because you don't know about it, right? And when I'm talking about it, I'm not trying to be overly enthusiastic or zealous about talking about it, right? I'm just talking about it, kind of
You're just getting it off your chest, man.
right. Well, not even that.
Yeah,
'Cause
it's
I
good
just have fun.
entertainment. It's good entertainment, especially at 3 in the
Telling the
morning, 2 in the
story.
morning.
Right.
Reality TV, raw stuff.
It is good entertainment. I didn't know that about what's his name, Adolf, and all that stuff. I was like, wow, feeding him
Oh, Hi
done.
Hitler.
I was like,
yeah.
yeah, I didn't know that. I've seen some movies, so wow,
Mm-hmm.
I was interested about
Tweaking.
that.
He's all tweaking on his freaking speeches.
Oh,
They're
he
and
on
was.
stuff.
meth.
Yeah,
They're on
Yeah.
meth. What?
Homer was right. I mean, that's why the Blitzkrieg and all in the early days was successful because they were hyped up on, and it was legal. And it was brand new. And it's like, hey, this will pep you up, and you could go to a pharmacy and just buy it over the counter, and it's amphetamines. You get hooked, and nobody
back
knew
real
the
quick.
devastating effects to it.
Right. Oh my God, my teeth are falling out. Wonder why.
Oh no.
I'm
That's
chomping at the
crap.
bit at all my nails on my hand. I don't have any nails left. So,
These ants are crawling all over me.
So anyway,
yeah.
back to Homer's love
I'm
life.
itching all
Former
over. I'm
love
itching all
life.
over. Ooh,
Oh
look
yeah,
at
we need to
that.
hear that. We need to hear that, Homer. We need to hear that love life.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
love life.
Whoa.
That looks great.
Yeah.
Where was
It
I? What
will
was
be
I
if they
talking
can
about?
pull it off. Have in mind. Let the ink dry
My
a little bit.
my ex had issues and
Scarlet Fever in the house. Billy Power Max in the house. How are you?
Billy Power Max. What's up, Scarlet? I'm trying to finish this off, Scarlet. Look at that.
He's kicking.
Scarlet, trying to finish it off for the contest tomorrow.
He's only got
It's
32
cool.
hours in it. I don't think it's a candidate to win, but try harder, Homer. Try harder.
Try harder.
Harder.
Oh my God. Harder. Look at
Looks
this.
like Pa Kent. There we go.
He's an American.
Said, oh, look at that.
wow.
What is that, LZ? Look, wow.
Oh,
Very
It's
nice.
my version of Battlehawk.
Battlehawk.
I knew it.
Nice. Very nice.
And notice there's only 4 fingers and a thumb. It's not AI.
I know.
Where you get
Right.
like 6 fingers.
4 fingers and a thumb. Right.
Also
That's the
got a-
tell.
Mm-hmm.
Rex has got it. Rex just figured it out.
Toes. I haven't seen any feet pics recently, but well, no, I take that back. Actually,
He got it.
I actually did get some feet pics sent to me over the phone by the secretary of where I work. She's been wearing a boot, and she showed me her in the bathtub.
Oh.
Showed me her legs and feet. Her swollen
Oh,
legs.
did you get a knee? An ankle?
I don't know.
No
I'd have to go back and look at it.
Don't
knee
blow up
thing
her spot
is made
now.
up. I have no love for knees. Now, breasts in nape
He
of the
just
neck
likes feet.
and a nice butt.
I thought he was a knee guy. I thought you were a knee guy. He's like, give me a knee with mayo on it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll give you a knee right in your groin area.
I got your knee right here, boy.
Got your knee right here.
Oh no!
Right in the cojones.
Oh, man. That's low down, buddy. Low down.
Oh, I was going to say this. So back in the day in 2010, 2009, from like 2007 to 2010, I was stocking up on all sorts of art supplies. So I have enough art supplies for the rest of my life. Like I have a stockpile of paints and pencils and color pencils and watercolors. I have a stack of, back in the day, I ordered 2 500 sheets from Blue Line Pro for the papers. So I have 2 packs of 500 sheets of Blue Line Pro artboards for comic books, and I've only broken it into one of them, and I've only used like maybe 100 sheets. So I still have like 900, 800 sheets of Blue Line Pro paper.
Keep rocking and
Wow.
rolling.
Yeah,
Rolling.
and that's just like half the paper I have. I'm sure I have more than that. So I've got, I have packs and packs of like drop cloth canvases from Sherwin-Williams, so I could make paintings if I want to, big paintings even.
Right.
I think I have like 10 packs of drop cloths from Sherwin-Williams. They're the heavyweight drop cloth, so they're really thick, and I could probably make each one of those can make like 4 3x4 paintings, 3 foot by 4 foot paintings. So I can make like 40 of those if I needed to. But
Wow.
yeah, I stocked up on a bunch of stuff, so I just some half of it, well, more than half is in storage right now. So it's
Must have been a
secure.
2-for-1 deal.
Nah, I paid good money, but back then it was cheaper than it is now. Everything's gone up like $5-10 more than what it was.
You wouldn't even think about it now.
Yeah,
It cost you a fortune.
yeah. I'll be back in just a second.
I'll be right back.
After
That's
these.
what they always say right before that.
Yeah. Don't say that in the movie. Omar, no. Omar.
Oh, and that's because I'm the token Mexican. I'm gonna die first. Oh my god! Unless there's a black guy. Are you black, Raul?
He ain't telling.
What do you mean? No, it's not that. I just can't say that in the movie.
Right.
Just don't beam down to the planet in a red shirt. Just saying.
Come back and start drawing. Yeah, he is the spokesman of the stream. That's good. Go tomorrow. He's on all the streams, all the drawing streams.
I know he came out of nowhere, huh? Just started hitting every stream up here. Glad to see his Hump Day show and others are doing so well.
Yeah, I am
Sure.
too.
What do you think about the American Pope?
Sign of the times. I don't know. I mean, his predecessor was, from South America, right? The Americas. So he was like the first one from this hemisphere. So that was kind of a deal breaker there. I'm thinking about having her crying tears of blood. What do you think about that?
Oh,
I did that with the Statue of Liberty before.
Think that would look nice on here?
oh man.
Yeah.
I like the neon. I like the way the
It
eyes
almost
glow on
looks
that.
like admanium. Looks like admanium.
Admanium.
Can't use adamantium. It's a Marvel creation. I'm sure they've got that copyright.
Yeah.
You can call it admant.
Edman, yeah. You can call it anything you want, as long as it kind of sounds like it.
I'm not out to copy anybody.
Liquid steel.
JB Weld.
JB Webb.
Is that real blood that you're pouring on the drawing there?
No, I'm not going to open up a vein. No.
I thought it might have been real cow's blood. I was like, uh-oh.
Hmm.
You're sacrificing the cows.
They were doing Stan Lee's blood in the ink and stuff like Kiss did back in the
Oh,
70s.
yeah, I remember something like that. Hey, look at
Mhm.
that. Yeah. They put their blood in the ink. Oh, man.
That's dedication, huh?
Yeah. I hope it caused the comic book to go up in price at least. Oh, gosh.
We could clone a bunch of Stan Lee's. We have
We
his
need some
DNA
Kirby
everywhere.
too. Yeah, we need some Kirby. Doesn't he have sons? Did he have kids, I think?
Yes, he did.
Uh,
Hmm.
oh, good. Good.
Daughters and
The
sons. Yeah.
legacy will live on.
Hmm.
That's all that matters.
Yeah, I
Might get
bought a
another
poster. I bought a poster from his son
oh,
that his son reproduced. I don't know
we need
what his
more
name is.
Stanleys. Rex, thanks for opening up the stream tonight.
You're welcome.
Man.
It helped out a lot. Yeah, thank you.
So it's more fun to do something with other artists. At least it is for me.
Mm.
Hang out.
Mhm.
Well, I've been
I
gone,
like
so I need to catch up.
a digital studio.
So Rex, you said you're gonna work another a job or something, some kind of conflict with the streams, and you're not gonna be
Well,
able to
that's
be on the
that's
camera
every
anymore.
year. That's every year.
Oh,
Um, I
okay.
work nights, so evening streams have to go bye bye, and then I just adjust and do earlier streams.
Mhm.
Now the 4 o'clock shadow pretty much remains the same. That's why I did it at 4 because it's convenient no matter what time of the year.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, I work nights normally, and sometimes don't get home till about 3:30 in the morning. That's a late night. Maybe 1:30, 2:30, 2 o'clock, somewhere in there might be a little bit more. Depends on the time of the year,
And where you got to go.
how busy we are. Yeah.
Mm. Are you running the Fund Me campaign, Rex, or something
Find
like
my
that
comic.
for the? Yeah, is there something going on with that for the Devil
Uh,
Flower?
yeah, Devil Flyers over there on Find My Comic, and I've got the ash can that's complete with the 3 bookmarks and 2 trading cards and two
Oh,
and the 2 magnets. The ash can, the 24-page ash can's up on Indiegogo. That's
oh,
been up there since 2003, I think. But yeah, we're pretty close. I mean, we're getting there. uh, to about 4,200. Pretty close.
Wait, to fund it? Is that what it is? It's 4,200 to fund the comic, or
Well, it's been funded. I set it fairly low at 2,000, and
oh,
we did
all
that in
right.
like 4 days. You know, we funded fairly quickly,
Hmm.
and sign up was
Yeah, I know.
incredible. I had over
I
a
never
hundred
did
signups
anything like
in
that.
3 days.
Oh my gosh. Do you find it like advertising more on the YouTube brought him in, or was it just on online on the internet?
Well, I mean, I was
Uh,
really actively they kind of call it spamming, but it was like, look, man,
Yeah.
they'll tell me if they don't want to hear this. It's like, hey, go. Here's the sign up, and everybody that I you know knew over on X, I sent them a notice, or some people on Facebook or whatever, wherever I could
Mhm.
contact them, Instagram, whatever, to let them know you can sign up for this. And I didn't get one complaint from anyone. So,
Oh, I see. Okay, that's what I was trying to figure out. So you did it kind of to that X and Instagram. Okay, good.
hmm
And then nobody was complaining. Okay, good. And that's how you got advertisement. I was trying to figure it out. So I never did that. I put it up once, like an Indigo thing. I didn't get anything, but I wasn't setting the messages out. I just kind of left it up there. And I was like, oh,
yeah,
nothing happened.
I don't even know if I knew how to do that on X to post it. I was
Yeah.
just directly messaging them and saying, hey,
Oh,
here's
you
the
were
link, you
direct.
can go sign up,
Okay.
and had great response.
Wow. I'm almost afraid that the Instagram and I don't know something monitors it if they're thinking you're spamming something,
Well,
and
yeah,
they'll block your account.
you can only do so many, and then they'll shut you
Yeah,
down. So it's like, yeah,
okay.
you might want to do a few and then take a
Do a few,
break and
right?
come back and
Right.
do a few more. Yeah,
Oh,
and
that's
even
I
at
didn't
that,
know.
like the first 4 days, that seems like the first 2 or 3 days. That's what I was doing, and I was spending hours and hours doing it. Because I had a lot of followers and stuff, and people that I thought would be interested in it,
Oh, interesting.
and had great response. And fortunately, we've gotten 70 backers.
Hmm.
We had 71 backers, but that's not a true count, to tell you the truth. Over there on Indiegogo, with Find My Comic, what I like about it,
Hmm.
when I turn these white tendrils green, I think she's going to turn out looking a little bit like Medusa, to tell you the truth.
Right. You just turned me to stone. Oh, yeah, 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 yeah. You're right. You're right. Medusa,
That'd be all right.
man. Clash of the Titans.
hmm
You're right. You're right. Well, she doesn't have a face, but if she had the face, nah, she still wouldn't
Right.
turn you to stone though.
Yeah, but doesn't her with just kind of a blank, almost look like a stone statue herself?
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
Yeah, when you add the green to it, you're right. It might be kind of. I might be thinking it's Medusa. You're right. 'Cause I don't see that
Yeah. Well,
now.
I mean,
Yeah. But
Medusa in the movies like Clash of the Titans is always depicted as hideous. And maybe she was with
oh,
the snakes, but that's why she was kind of turned into that to begin with, because she was so beautiful. So there are some
oh,
beautiful Medusas out there, even with the
I've seen
snakes.
some. I've seen
Yeah.
some recent remakes of Clash of the Titans. I could have
hmm
sworn she looked better than. Oh, you're right. She was a sculpture in the first one in the Clash of the Titans. There was a stop animation, clay, all
She
that.
had the
Yeah, she
archer.
wasn't
She had
pretty. She wasn't
the
pretty.
bow and arrow that she would
Yep, that's
she
true.
would
That's
either
true.
get them
You're
with the
right.
bow and arrow, or they would look at her, and then they'd be turned to stone.
Oh man, right. That's trying to. 'Cause I think I might have seen the remake, but then I remember the original.
Both
Oh no,
both
you're
the
right.
remake and the original were good, I thought.
Yeah, but then she didn't look as bad in the remake though. You're
I
right. She
can't
looked a
remember her in the
monster.
remake. Was she in? Now I like both of them, Clash of the Titans, and then the
Hmm.
sequel to that.
Yep.
But I can't remember if Medusa was in the second one or the first one.
Hmm.
I guess in the first one, because they kind of follow the Ray Harryhausen one, where that's
Yeah.
how they stopped the Kraken, right? Cut her head off, and
Yeah.
then yeah,
Mm. The master. Do you do any sculptures, Rex?
I do. I haven't in a while.
Mm.
That's kind of a. I've done some bronze sculpting in college, and um, I sculpt some stuff. In fact, there's one at the printers right now, a bog that I did. One of the last ones that I did years ago. What is
Who
that?
is
I mean, help
that?
me
I know.
here. We
Who
hope
is
you
that?
see it.
Caroline.
Caroline.
Oh, it's
Coraline.
Gary.
That's crazy.
Probably going to jump out of the box with a knife and bludgeon me.
Oh, no.
So,
I like the drawing in the background.
Guys,
Day of the Dolls. Oh, I see you're drawing the Pope there. There we
There you go. There you go. I started off slow. So I was sketching, laying stuff out, trying to reference some material. And
Yeah.
then I try to,
Paul
just
Kent
sit there.
becomes the Pope.
that's pretty good, brother. I like
Thank you.
that.
Thank you. Thank you, LZ. Thank you,
Very
sir.
nice.
Yeah, it was, the whole got me hyped up. Whole American Pope. I like
America.
that. American. I was screaming out. Yeah. I was like, that's kind of cool. I never saw that in my lifetime.
Hey,
They had a picture of him, when he was a cardinal or whatever, shaking
Yeah.
Pope John Paul
You-
the second's
You're right.
hand.
When I was researching the photos and stuff to try to find it, you're right sitting
Mhm.
there with the Pope. I didn't know that.
That's pretty neat. I mean, it's like Bill Clinton as a young teenager shaking JFK's hand.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, just seeing that type of thing. It's pretty neat. Famous people meet each other, and later on, the one person's not famous at the time, one is, and then he becomes
Mhm.
both
Look
of
at
them become
that.
famous.
So you met the right
Bro.
person.
Raul,
Mm-hmm.
Maybe the
Raul.
mojo rubbed off.
you
I
gonna post
I have shaken Bill Clinton's hand, and
There you go. I never did that. Woo!
Slick Willie
Rex.
is still
Uh-oh.
on my hand. It's never felt the same after.
Rex. I never knew that. You've got that. You've got something about you. There's something about you. I knew it.
Uh-huh.
Oh,
Well,
wow.
he's from Arkansas.
Oh, you're right. You're right. I get it.
Mhm.
Man, I didn't know that. You shook his hand.
He was running
Was it a
for governor.
convention or something? Oh, he's running
He
for
was
governor.
running for governor at the time. He was our governor for a couple of terms.
Mm, that's good to know that.
He came from Hope, Arkansas.
I did not know that.
Womanizer that he is. Oh,
pedophile.
yeah,
Oh.
yeah. Now you're talking about his wife. Oh,
Both of them. They
Yeah,
each
both
had
of them.
one.
Yeah.
Then he never saw him again. What happened? I don't know what you're talking about.
Mhm.
Mhm.
Bet you don't. I bet he was in trouble all the time with his wife. It's like, you didn't save any for me? The fuck?
I'll be right back.
Code
Jeez.
speak.
Yeah.
Let's order a pizza.
Oh, let's do it. Let's do it.
Uh-huh.
That's a new way to get them onto the stream. We'll Uber you some pizza.
Yeah, but they don't really mean, stuffed crust when they.
Oh,
they
really?
say- yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that.
They mean young children.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah.
And Raul, that's a weird Nazi doing the hell Rex.
What are you talking about, dude? Omar, no.
Oh man,
He remains quiet, and then
An
boom.
American
lower-
Pope Nazi.
Boom.
There you go.
Shock jock. We got Omar the shock jock.
Mhm.
So Raul, sorry, you said you had a campaign up on Indiegogo. What was your comment?
You know what?
was-
No. But it was so long ago. It was a couple years ago. I didn't know anything. I just got on Twitter and I was like, yeah, I'm gonna try to put something on there. And it was like a page, a cover, and how about you invest in me? But I didn't know what to do. I put it up there, I thought like people in Indiegogo would look at it and invest money in it. I know you had to advertise, and I just gave up. I said I didn't get nobody even funded me. I didn't get any money. Nobody liked it.
Yeah.
I was like, whoa, what is this? I'm not doing this anymore.
Oh, how to promote it and stuff.
I didn't know how to do any of that. I still don't know how to do any of that stuff. Mm-hmm.
Well,
Yeah,
I've
it's
seen
kind
some
of,
great campaigns out there that, I mean, I think Rembrandt and, you know, some of the great artists could probably do work on there, and they wouldn't even get noticed unless they just
what?
find their crowd. Yeah.
Oh no.
I mean, I've seen some nice campaigns, full color campaigns, none of this black and white. I'm too
Hmm.
poor for color stuff, you know, and
Ah,
and they don't even they just don't make the money, because they don't have the online presence, and that's pretty sad, really.
yeah, that's what I didn't know. And also, yeah, everybody wants color. Can't believe that. What happened to the days when
I
people
wouldn't
like
say
black and white?
everybody wants color. I think that different genres like horror and maybe noir.
Uh huh.
There's certain genres I think
Yeah,
work fine in black and white. I,
there are
I
still
think you can do.
genres. Okay,
I mean, if you do
good.
like a
Good.
Frank Miller, right, Daredevil issue, I mean, or something like that, you do hero like that. I mean,
Yeah.
or his Marv stuff, Sin City stuff. I mean,
Hmm.
there's ways to do it.
Yeah.
It's
I mean, that's what
stylish.
That's what. Yeah, but now you got to be a colorist. It's like, what? Come on.
Yeah, well, I mean, you
You have to
should
just
be,
drawing.
have a good design sense and no color theory and stuff like that, I think. And my gosh, you
Um,
don't even have to go to school anymore. Just Google it, or, come on YouTube and do a search, and bam, there'll be 20 different
hmm
videos, 200 different videos up on color theory, or
Yeah, but
whatever
yeah,
subject
that's
you
right. That's
wish.
right. That's true. Now you can do that.
I
Before you
mean, I,
couldn't
I
do
think
any
you
of
could
that.
get a PhD, to tell you the truth, if you're uh,
Masters. Oh my gosh.
masters. Yeah.
That's smart. That's real smart.
I mean, we live in a time where information is just out there. It's like never before, and I don't know that people are really taking full advantage of it. To tell you
Nope.
the truth, they may not know how, and that's pretty
Hmm.
sad. You know,
That's true.
because I mean, it's there for the taking. Now, you want to if you want an education, I think get on the internet, and you can get an education in any field you want, several fields. You know?
Hmm.
No one's stopping you. Go for it.
Yeah, I pretty much never gave up. I'm kind of like Omar here. Just kind of just kept going with it, and
Mhm.
hopefully something comes out of it. You know, but I kind of do it because that's just me. You know,
Yeah.
and then not like something's gonna happen like 10 years ago. Like you're gonna make this, you're gonna become famous, all that stuff. I just kept doing it.
Worked out good. I got to take
Yeah.
the dog out, smoke a cigarette at the same time.
Good.
I just, comics made such an impact on me, and it wasn't really even an original idea. My cousin did his own character, and then I was like, I'm going to start doing adventures with that character. I didn't even think about thinking of my own character. Yes, I drew him in my own style and my own way from memory of what he did. Um, uh, I was probably reading comics by then. I can't even remember if I
Mm.
was by that point. You know, did it on plumbing stationery. My great uncle's plumbing stationery. He's like, you're gonna have to find something else that
Yeah.
to draw on. This stationery cost me money.
Mm.
Did one whole complete story of Lightning Man, and Then I got a little bit more creative. I know I was at least 10 years old by that point, and uh, just the word dynamics came to me, and I created a 3 team, one woman, 2 men. Based sort of on Marvel characters, somewhat. I mean, one of them was.
Hmm. But you do writing too, right, Rex?
Yeah,
You do
yeah, I
art
do.
and writing. Oh man,
Yeah, I'm
I could
writing
never
all my
figure that.
stories.
I would love to learn how to write anything. Just that's not. I just kind of draw. I don't write, but I
Well,
would.
for one,
I really hope
whatever
I
you
can learn that.
write, make
Yeah,
sure it sounds like people speak, whether it's
like the way you
correct or
speak.
not.
Oh, because I was getting the opposite thing. I was on a stream one time, and so they go. People go to the movies. They were saying they would go to the movies. This is what I heard. They go to the movies, and then they watch these movies, and like
Hmm.
they kind of escape in the films. The superhero movies, and then the
Hmm.
guys in the superhero movies are not talking the way like we talk, like Excelsior, or we must go to that type of world and behead him. Like nobody talks like that in the real world. But
Right.
people like when they want to use it for escapism, or that's why I'm getting confused. I thought they wanted the movies where they would talk like you, and then they're telling me it's something else. Like they don't even talk like regular people in these
Right.
movies.
Well, I
So
mean, like
that's why I'm getting
if
confused.
you're like Nordic thunder god, yeah, you're gonna have sort of old
Oh, right.
speak, right? But I can see that, but uh,
Ah, that's true.
or if you're Wonder Woman from isolated island that has a Greek, sort of Amazonian background, you may speak a little bit more
Oh, okay.
differently.
So that's what they're basing it on.
I don't know.
Hmm.
I don't know.
Sometimes they're trying to put it in the context of where the movie is, and like if it's a science fiction movie where
Yeah.
in outer space or whatever, I mean, there's no telling, you know. But
Uh,
they're on Earth in normal situations. You want people talking like normal people.
exactly. That's where I'm getting caught up in. When I try to write anything, I don't try. I try to just write regular people talking, like regular speech, more, regular situations, not
That's
all these
where I'm really
aliens.
kind of getting into the Western, for my
Oh,
midnight character, and because there's a lot of you know colloquialisms and old sayings and things like that that I think are very interesting. And I think some of the things that come straight out of the Bible, out of the King James Bible, a lot of people used in the Old West, like I reckon. Well, reckon is in the Bible, the word reckon. You know, where'd they get that from? Probably the Bible, right? It's not all thee, thou, wherefore ye, but there was that too with
Well, most people were taught to read out of the Bible back
oh
then.
yeah, yeah, definitely. Their
really?
ABCs were
Out the Bible. They were taught
A
to
is
read
for
out the
Adam,
Bible.
B is for Babylon, C is for Christ,
Okay,
D is for Dagon, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera.
Hmm, it's good to know that. Oh man.
Yeah.
I mean, people don't realize our heritage is a Christian heritage, not the Catholic heritage necessarily, not any
Yale,
certain denomination.
Harvard, all those, all the universities that were first started were Christian,
Hmm.
and when they first started, now they've deviated from that over the years, but they were.
And look at all the original constitutions of the states and of the countries.
Hmm.
They didn't
Yeah.
leave the word God or Christ or any of that out of there. It was in
Hey,
there
baby.
because that's why we came here. We were being persecuted,
Hmm.
right?
That's
Freedom of
that's correct.
religion.
We got rights that man can't take from us.
Right.
At least we should have. I mean, the government always tries to, but it seems like, but
And the founding fathers knew that. That's why they phrased things the way they did. Government will always try and take away those rights. You either give honor to man or you give honor to God.
there you go.
It's hard to do both.
Yeah.
You can't. Because you got to put something at the top of the list, okay?
Yeah.
And we know what that is.
We'll either put God first or we'll put man first. Not, I would say man's winning the race at this point. In a lot of ways, sadly, we've kind of forsaken our Christian heritage in this country. And just if you're going to have a civil society, you have to be civil to each other. That means you have to have some kind of values that we all kind of gravitate toward and agree upon. Because it's like, well, how now we question everything. Like, how is your worldview any better than my worldview? And we would simply say, well, God needs to take preeminence. Yeah, but why does God need to take preeminence? Well,
Because of who he is. But you don't understand that unless you know him.
Yeah. It's not about religion. It's about having a relationship, And if you don't have a relationship with God, how dare you say I don't have a relationship with God? I don't say that lightly. It's like if you don't, you don't. I one time did not have a relationship with God.
Yeah.
But I tell you what, my life changed.
I know a lot of saved people that have.
I wouldn't be here today without God. I mean, not just that I was born.
That's true.
Whatever, but I mean, just my life has been saved so many times. For what purpose? I don't know fully yet.
You know of.
Huh?
I said that you know of.
Okay.
Probably many, many more times than that, my friend.
Oh, right. Yeah. I mean, my life's not over yet, but I mean, I could name you a half dozen times my life could have been snuffed out in a second.
I'm just saying, how many times have you taken a certain route or whatever for whatever reason?
Oh, right. You don't even know.
Mm-hmm. You don't even know.
Don't know how many times your life may have been in danger. If you turned left instead of right, you might have ended,
Yeah.
I'm trying to salvage this piece. I might as well just break out the paints instead of trying to do a little white.
That's what I do. That's what I do. Just throw paint on it.
Yeah. I'm not really wanting to get into painting right now, though. Although, oops, Homer, sorry, didn't notice you were behind there.
You kicked
Must
Homer?
have kicked you.
What is wrong with you?
I didn't kick him.
Ooh,
he might look like a little bit like a lightning strike, huh?
Add that glow to it, that'll make it less Medusa.
Mm-hmm.
That might be one I'd like to have.
$200. Homer told me to charge $200 for these.
Wow! It better come with a pizza.
I could arrange that for $200.
Yeah. You got me thinking a little bit. You got me thinking a little.
As long as it does not exceed $200, we're good.
I got a rainstorm over here, so I might drop out again. If I do, I'll just keep trying to get back in.
I need to get a little bit of water to add to this whiteout, I think.
Are you in a race, did you say?
He's in a race against time to finish this art piece that he's painting on because the deadline is midnight tomorrow night.
Work on it, baby. Get it done.
That's what he's doing.
Hell yeah. Yeah.
Have you seen these rounds, Raul? Did you see them earlier today?
The rounds? What rounds? I saw something last night. Hold on. Let me make this big here. Where are you at? Make my screen big. Alrighty.
All right. There's the first one I did, the Bog Pog, and the
Oh yeah,
first person
Bogman.
to the next person to buy the big bundle over there on for $300.
Mhm.
Uh, and you look at all the stuff you get in that, you're getting $300 worth of stuff. Um, we'll get this artwork
What?
free. That's
Really?
the
The painting? That's worth the price alone.
Well, thank you. Appreciate that. And then
Mm-hmm.
the next person after that will get this
Oh,
Geo Slammer. This is going to be made into a plastic slammer. That's
I
going to be
like that.
made into a paper
Oh,
pog. This is going to be made into a plastic Geo Slammer. That's his name, Geo. Then we have Thunder Rock.
mm.
Just a little sketch that I had in a sketchbook and decided to Thunder
Damn!
Rock.
Look at that. That's really good. Thunder
And
Rod.
these are done with ink and markers. And then Zeitgeist. He's part of the
So
43.
this isn't printed out, right? This is you get the actual art piece.
You get the
You get the.
actual pizza round, yeah, with
Oh, you
the
do. Oh,
nutritional facts and everything on the back.
oh, okay.
Signed by me. Yeah.
Nice.
Zeitgeist. Yeah. And then I'm doing more than one bog because I'm going to have a bog pog collection. You know,
Oh man, that's
and
real
I'm
smart.
also in my art book over there doing 10 years of visual history of bog, so I'm adding some new color pieces to it. To that section.
Mm.
And there's another Geo
Oh man.
and a little differently.
Uh-huh.
A villain. Some of these villains I don't even have names for.
Yeah, Nightmare.
He kind of controls fire, has
Hmm.
a fire suit type thing. He reminds me of like Motar from Space Ghost.
Yeah.
Another bog
Oh, I
iteration bog.
like that one. He reminded. Who is this guy? The Grinch. The Grinch.
Yeah, he's a mean one, Mister. He Bog does not have a nose or mouth. He speaks telepathically. That's how he
Oh,
speaks.
really? Not was that? Are you talking about the one you just pulled up there? Speaks telepathically, or the
Bog
bog?
in general.
Bog
I
does.
just I for 10 years now I've drawn Bog in just different iterations. Like here is the bookmark that you get with the over on Indiegogo double printed.
Oh,
Uh,
nice.
Indiegogo.
I there were 3 different iterations of Bog. There's one. Here's the original artwork that was taken from. That's the only one I've got left because I think I
Man,
gave
those are
the
good
others away.
inks.
But I've been doing like bookmarks and stuff.
Yeah, man. I didn't know that. I didn't know you had that evil stuff.
I've got this one here. This is a Slaver. I've been thinking about doing a round with him.
Yeah. What is that? Can you get that one? The slaver one? That skeleton guy?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you can't get that one?
I don't have it up on the campaign. I've got a Slaver of him crawling out of the grave.
Oh, I like that.
Up
I
there.
like the horror stuff. I like that horror stuff.
Mm-hmm. Here's
How much of
Twisted
that?
Man. The Twisted Man.
Oh,
He's part of. He's got a shifting pattern throughout his body all the time. So it's
he
always from
moves.
panel to panel shifting.
Kind of
Oh,
like
wow.
Rorschach.
Kind of like Rorschach, yeah. Except
Oh,
all
yeah,
over.
yeah.
And then here's a Western villain there.
Oh, yeah. He's kind of like, what was that thing called? The Fallout. The Fallout guy. Kind of like the Fallout guy. Everybody does the Western Fallout, dude. Oh, I like this one. The red hot pepper.
This is the
Oh,
only time that I drew him. I just had this concept in mind.
While you're eating the
And
pizza, you're like, let's do the hot pepper.
yeah, there you go. Actually, I had a homeless guy said if it's extremely cold outside, because often he would be
Yeah.
outside, he wanted to live out by the railroad tracks in a tent, and he would take odd jobs, but that was his life. But when the weather got extremely cold or hot, he would come into the mission, right? And he often ate lunches with us and dinners and things like that. Um, and he said when it gets extremely cold, you put that cracked pepper that you get at pizza places
No. Yeah,
in your socks. And he says you will come out of your clothes. You'll be sweating.
Where do you put it? Where do you put the pepper?
Put it in your socks, and your
In your
feet
socks?
absorb it.
I need to
Yeah.
try that. I need to try that.
Yeah, good survival
Oh.
technique.
That's what I mean. I need to try. Oh, I like that. That's
Here's one of the 43.
mhm.
He's a Nazi. You know,
Oh,
these are all part of the 43.
that's the
This
one I liked.
this woman
Okay,
here
the
is what
43.
I'm doing. Yeah.
Oh yeah. You drew all that though, right? You drew all that.
No, this
Who
was
did?
another artist. I inked
Another
it, and
artist.
these were blanks. These were blank
Nah,
characters,
but
and
you're
then I
good at
filled
inking.
them in. I filled
You're
them
good at
in.
inking. Oh. No. Yeah, you inked it. That's good.
Another
It's not that easy to ink. Seriously.
another bog. That's where it comes to life.
Yeah.
You know, really.
Yeah.
That's
Interesting.
where it's make or break time. You know, I've
Mm-hmm.
seen some good pencils ruined by bad inkers.
Oh. Yeah, I like that telepathic bog.
Yeah, this is the only one that I'm really kind of disappointed in. But
What do you
fine.
mean? We like that. I like that guy.
Mhm.
I think you
Hey,
should have lost
Ro.
the chicken nose.
Bro,
Well, see,
the
that
box.
wasn't my original design. The artist I worked with that did the story, he changed my design. It was
Yeah,
more like an Aztec V. You know, it's more like a helmet with a
yeah.
centurion.
Centurion,
You
right?
know, like
I
like
can
a
imagine that.
Roman.
But
Yeah.
I've seen that. I've seen that kind of guy before. Oh yeah, man. But you drew this, right?
I will eat you. Yes.
I like that. I like that. You have the
Here's
traditional
another
style.
one of Geo. I really like this one because it's more
Oh.
abstract.
I'm trying to figure that one out. That's trippy.
Go ahead, make my day.
He's like Battlestar Galactica.
And then the one I did on the Hump Day show.
Oh,
where
man, Rex, you don't mess around. That's pure evil. That's some real evil stuff. You really make him mad. You make him mad. You make him real evil. Great collection. Great collection.
And now I'm doing my first female. So there we go. But this is like almost 2 months of work, almost.
Oh.
Because I was doing head sketches, you know. I was doing head sketches on like 3x5 cards. This one was done in February of last year.
Nice.
But just like lined, you know. And then I went to, when the campaign started, I went and got some multi-purpose paper and started doing those. I've done probably about 300 of them. And I got on these rounds and stopped doing those because I've got enough of a field, you know, give everybody.
Oh,
Homer,
shoot.
did you see the piece of wood I brought back from Atlanta? Look at that.
There's that piece of
Kinda
wood.
cool.
What? Yeah, you got it. Oh, no, the other side. Yeah, you should put it on the other side, Rex.
Yes, I saw
Yeah.
it. Yeah, I saw it.
Yeah, nice.
It's great.
It's got
It's
character.
awesome. I like it.
I'll probably put this in with the bog piece, you know, because I'm going to do a collage cover with real moss.
Yeah, you would look cool in that.
Mm-hmm. I don't want it to weigh 3,000 pounds when I get
It's
done.
Rex's
So I'm
bog
kind of thinking
cosplay.
maybe should I put it on reinforced masonite, or you know, how should I do that? Because I would like to do a cover like that, you know. Oh, Elsie's getting down with it. He's getting jiggy with it.
I like that. He's got Jesus at the bottom. He's got the swamp thing staring him down. Yeah, Jesus not afraid of the swamp thing.
Epic.
It's epic. That is epic.
Dale says the baptism, Elsie, very nice. Hey, hey, Dale, you can join us if you wish. Oh, how's that storm going, Homer? He's intently.
You with us, bro?
He's running the old stream to make you think he's there.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sorry, I didn't hear the question. You're roboting. My
Oh,
internet's
I
really
was
bad.
saying, how is the storm going? Whoops, apparently not good. He's cycling now. I'm going to bed in 10 minutes, but thanks for the offer. Yeah. All right, Dale.
Take care, bro.
Well, he's off in 10 minutes. Yeah, we lost Homer. At least he looks like a jovial fellow, Raul.
All
Very
right. He's
happy.
happy.
I'm happy to be
He's the
Pope. Yay! Now I can control people's lives.
he just hey, he control people's lives.
I will
Oh my god.
excommunicate you in a moment's notice. Get out. Yeah, one reason I did Slaver, Raul, was
Yeah.
to show that I could do some badass characters.
Yeah,
Not
that's
just
what I
your
mean.
superheroes in capes.
I know you can do badass stuff. I was like, what? What is this? He's doing the evil stuff. And then more evil than my stuff. I'm like, what? And then hey, and you didn't want to give him the bog or something like that. You were saying until you went to Devil Flyer. I remember you mentioning something like that. You say you could take Devil Flyer. Talking about
Yeah, I
character.
mean, by myself, what I was going to do
Oh,
artistically was start out with Bog,
yeah.
and here's the campaign right here. The A cover
Ooh,
by John Dillard. There's 14 characters there. Mine.
Devil
There's the
Flyer.
watercolor and the wraparound Virgin Jimmy
That's the
Reyes
one I
cover.
got. I got John Fernandez cover.
Oh, did you?
You
Okay.
ought to show
Yeah.
him that drawing I got, Rex, if you can
Jimmy
pull it up.
Reyes. Uh-oh.
Jimmy Reyes cover. Yeah.
Is he like the famous
Colored
one?
colored by John Dillard. Huh?
Is he the famous one? I know a Jimmy Reyes. Looks like a famous guy that has a book out. I'm not sure if that's him.
Yeah, Dragon Rage. He did
Yeah,
Dragon
Dragon
Rage
Rage.
among other things. Yeah.
What? You got the guy from Dragon Rage to do your cover?
Yeah.
That's him? Oh,
Mhm.
it does kind of look like his style.
Yeah.
Oh, that's great. That's great. I didn't know
You know,
that.
the wings kind of remind me of David
That's
Finch.
it. You got it. You got it right. The wings is David Finch style. I was about to say the Dragon Rage. Right, you're right. So that's right.
What'd you say, Elsie?
I was saying you ought to show him that doc piece I bought.
Oh, okay.
Of the box.
Yeah, it's down here. And then I'm doing artist edition, black and white with a color logo.
All right, who's drawing that? You didn't draw that, right?
No, this is John Dillard.
Okay,
We
so
had
John
him on
Dillard.
the other day.
Oh, I see. Wait, so you have you write it and you have other people draw it, but you draw though.
Yeah,
Well,
I mean,
sometimes.
I'll I have contributed artwork, and
Oh.
I've got a whole universe of characters. So, yeah, I mean, just to get it out, quicker,
Oh, I see.
and to have a variety of styles and artists, right? I can't back everybody's book, but I can put them to work and commission them. I mean, we've had like 25 people on this project. There's Tank Ferret. Back cover there.
Tank. Where's Tank?
Tank's right there.
Oh,
One of his
look
pieces
at
with Cyborg.
that. Look at
Chicago
that.
in the background.
Mm-hmm.
He gave him mobster Tommy gun.
Yeah, I like that.
Yeah.
I like the mobsters.
See, I did the bog there, the bog head.
Mhm.
John Dillard did the seer. John Fernandez on the cover there. And ad hoc hockey down Australia. He did Dirty Joe. Doc Blaylock did the bystander there, caught in the web, and Tank Ferret did Cy Marco. Those are going to be cards in the trading card set. Sticker book. Got the sticker book. Special 6 a.m. section in it. But there's one of the stickers you get with the sticker book. Cortex.
Ooh. You designed that one? Is that Cortex?
Oh, yeah. I came up with Cortex back in 2008.
Damn, that's a really nice
He's a
design.
disembodied brain in an android body.
Right, brain and oh
Uh-huh.
man, I'm getting
And this is
chills.
going to be front and back
Might,
cover to the
might want to draw that one, the brain one. I
art
like
book.
that. Hmm.
You get a
Huh.
Cortex and a Hopper sticker with the sticker book. Free domestic shipping, only $10. You get free shipping on that. 100 sticker places with a special 6 a.m. sticker. Here's the front and back cover to that. And that hopper down there will be the one that's. I drew that bog up there, by the way.
Hmm.
Old man.
Good. There we go.
Old
There
man
we
bog.
go. There we go.
Dionysus did this. This front and back cover to the art book, 60-page art book we've added. With a special 10-year visual history of bog that'll be in there.
10
some
years of
behind
the
the scenes
bog.
stuff. Here's all the credits. Look at all the people that's been on this project.
Can you get digital copies of this?
Digital is right here. Yep.
It's got to be cheaper.
$15. Additional behind the scenes material.
Yeah. Hey, look at that.
You can make that
Ryan,
How do
digital.
you get that? How do
as
you
big
get that? How do you get that? You just gonna go to your website, and what do you
go
do?
to Fund My Comic and
Fund My
choose
Comic,
that
and
reward.
so wait, can I just download it?
Well, I
Right.
mean, I'm still putting the book together, so
Oh,
it's kind of
okay.
like
No, I was
reordering.
just wondering. I was wondering. Some people like the
Yeah,
digital.
Omer got the digital.
That's what I mean.
Yeah.
You know, we're thinking like.
Mm-hmm.
Huh.
Buy my book.
I
We
like
got a
it.
bog tapestry there.
Bro,
We got the
Buy my
original
book. Hey, you made a
artwork.
guest
Don't
appearance.
understand
There
here,
you go.
bro. What you don't understand is Rex this is a lifelong thing that he creates. Characters he's created. It's not like he just came up with them.
Yeah.
Last month.
Yeah, right.
know?
Right.
Well,
I mean,
some of them I
we-
did. I mean, Midnight,
Right.
she's not that old, maybe about a year and a half old.
saying not all of them.
Not all of them, like Sea Demon. I created him back in 1993.
Oh.
I've got some old characters in there. I've got some back from the 70s.
Well, you basically got a whole universe, Rex, and what I'm trying to tell him is that that's not something you just do overnight.
That's what I mean. That's what I mean. Oof.
There's some Omer Glitch, the Mighty Battle Brick
There's
with Battle Hawk.
the Mighty Battle Brick. What? I don't remember that one.
Armored Flyer, that's who Devil Flyer's going up against in the next issue.
Jeez. I didn't see all that.
Here's the Bystander. He's kind of like my Cosmic Watcher type character.
Mm-hmm. You
Modern
sold
day
out
man.
of something.
Huh?
You sold out of something.
Elsie bought the Omer Glitch original watercolor of Bog.
Oh, I see.
Mm-hmm.
Somebody's got to get that good stuff.
yeah.
Show him that
Ferret
drawing.
piece there by Marco. That's Tank Ferret artwork.
Tank, man.
And
Wow,
that
Tank.
That original artwork's up for sale. It's 12 by 9, $100. You can own the original to that. Cy Marco is the head of the mafia in Chicago that Devil Flyer goes up against in this first story. Doc Blaylock pieces here on the right. And there's the splash page of the Devil Flyer, done by John, a Devil's Weapon.
You probably took mine off, didn't you?
Yeah, where's his at?
No. Yours was kind of a combo anyway.
Where's it? Where's his
Brave
at?
Tales here, so his
Damn. He didn't
there's
do
the
that, did you?
bystander.
Who did the Grave Tales?
That is Doc Blaylock.
Oh, Doc Blaylock.
Yeah, and see here's some
I can't remember the name.
Here's
Can't
some of
remember
the
the name.
hand-drawn bookmarks I did. The bog with sparkly eyes.
Yeah, the bog.
Bog and the moon there. We got Slaver coming up out of the grave there.
Oh, beautiful.
And we got Dirty
Beautiful.
Joe, sort of like a Venom, like as a ghost or a wraith, all claw and teeth. going up against Bog there.
Oh, so I see why they want the color. Because I like it black and white, but you add some color, it probably pops it even more.
Hmm. Yeah,
Oh, I
yeah.
see what's
I
going on here
think
now.
I might have put red in like Dirty Joe's eye there, but that's about it. And I put a little red on Slaver's tongue there.
Oh, so I see what's going on, right?
Yeah, yeah, maybe to highlight it. And I did trading cards, and those will be shipped with a hard top holder. These are they're done on thin parchment paper. That was one reason. There was the
Mm.
original Bog monster from the Golden Age, the Heap. He's a public domain character.
Oh, you
Uh,
can do that. The public domain characters, nice.
mhm. Here's some artwork I did like 3 years ago. Here's Dead Ninja repelling a bullet,
Oh man, Dead
and
Ninja.
there's
I like this one. Who's this one?
Sar- Sargasso.
Huh. Who did the colors to that? That's really good.
That it was Weems Studio 7. He's out
Okay,
of Canada.
good stuff.
And then we have Kill Dragon there, done by me
Mm,
with Weems colors. And then we have the very same one as Red, Blood Dragon.
Blood Dragon.
Hmm.
Did I do
And
one?
Sand Devil, done by me.
Oh yeah, I like the black and white.
Tried
That
to
is evil as hell.
tried to feature the artist. There's Armor Glitch's 2 Ton, a character I created years ago, and his version of Dead Ninja.
Yeah, man, Dead Ninja.
Mhm. Here's a Devil Flyer done after a Tank Ferret concept, or no, a concept by me, but Tank
Yeah.
Ferret first did it, and then Rob Ewing did it. Um, and then here's a Bystander by Rob, and another Devil Flyer by Rob. Here's a Hopper by Rob. Hopper has the distinction of being the only character that has been on a cover with Devil Flyer
Hmm,
from another publisher, by the way. Zigzag, he plays a special role. He's kind of like our mascot
really?
in the Momentum universe.
Oh,
And
really?
Lady Hopper,
Lady
and then
Hopper.
here's some Doc Blaylock pieces there. There's Slaver over to the right up top.
Doc Blaylock. I'm trying to think which one he was
He
on.
did Pariah, Blood and Mud, and a Damn Dirty
Ah,
Thing.
damn it. I have to look him up on the streams again. I should know him, but I probably do know him. But damn.
And here he is. There you go.
Mm-hmm.
I got to meet him. He was only like a few miles away from Atlanta, so I went to see him.
Mm.
Here's some Don Dillard artwork. The bystander there. He's kind of like my cosmic watcher. And the seer. She's another cosmic sort of character, storyteller stuff. There's another character I created back in 2008. Jin. He's kind of like a genie.
So it is a whole universe. Huh?
It is a whole universe. Yeah.
Yeah.
So Marco
Yeah.
from Tank Ferret's piece. That's been made into a trading card. Uh, you get a free 6 a.m. sticker with every purchase. You get a free original artwork done by me, character head sketch. Might be in
Yeah.
color, might be. There's Geo. Uh, Everybody that signed up and backs it, if you signed up originally, and a lot of you did, over 100 people, we'll get this card done by me about 3 years ago. Devil Flyer being attacked by some amoeba type alien things. But what you want to get is the lifetime membership. Even if you buy the digital, you'll get a lifetime certificate, a charter member, a Devil Flyer fan club card. That will entitle you to free stuff from now on,
Oh
sent
wow.
to you in the
Huh.
mail. And I will always check to see if you have moved or not before I ship stuff to you. But you'll know it's coming and to look for it. Devil Flyer trading card that's been unlocked, done by John Fernandez. Nice sepia tone thing. Zigzag Magnet by Rob Ewing that everybody gets. You get a Midnight Trading Card there by George Peter Gaddis. That'll be a nice trading card. And then you get little fan art section here. You got Sea Demon done by Apex Comics. This is not the finished thing. I actually inked and spot colored it. So it'll look a little different than this. It's off being scanned now. And you'll get the piece that Elsie bought, made it as a trading card, the Omer Glitch Bog.
Yeah, the bog.
Mm-hmm. And then this is still locked at 4,500. You'll get a 6 a.m. Bog sticker to go into your sticker book if you buy the sticker book for $10. And then at 5,000, you'll get a Hopper and a Lady Hopper sticker going into the book.
Yeah.
And then at 550, you get a second head sketch of a different character. Here's the Twisted Man.
I remember that guy. I remember he
on a
keeps changing his
trading
whole.
card.
Yeah.
Mhm. He kind of warps in reality, And then
Oh.
here's a sneak peek at the origin of Bog by Rob Ewing. 3 pages from the next issue.
Ooh, that is nice art.
Little barbarian going on.
Mhm.
I'm going to put Rob to work here pretty soon. Yes. Fulfilled by Critical Blast, so you're going to get it. All that from Momentum Concepts. Yes.
Mhm.
Momentum Comics, where we lead the way in comics. Back it today, back it often, back it now.
Back it over.
Help make it happen. I'm a producer of the book.
Yeah, Devil Flyer. Yes.
Yeah, now there's the piece that tells us all with him coming up out of the grave. Thank you, How Dear. Yes, check out Devil Flyer. New items and art book added. Absolutely.
Sir.
What's this, man? All Doc Blaylock stuff after I play my trailer? Wow, man. The hell?
And he's got to get a little free advertising.
I guess, but every slot? Wow. He must have paid somebody. All right, I got to get back to painting, but before I do that, I'm going to check, make sure she didn't pee in the floor, and let her out. If she didn't, she did. Well, not much use now. Poor doggy dog. Still working on this digitally, Ro?
No, I think I'm good. I'm good. I got my message out there. That's what matters.
Are you gonna colorize it? I mean, he's
Uh,
basically wearing white, right?
Yeah.
Well,
Oh
if you get that
man.
out there soon enough, I bet there's not very many people that's done that.
Yeah,
Chris,
I know.
you can-
I'm trying to get that out there, get that drawn out there, let people see it.
You run copies of that. I bet you'd sell 100 of them right
Really?
off.
Oh, thank you. That's that. Yeah, that's the kind of ideas I need.
Don't you think? I mean, if he put it out there for everybody, there's a lot of Catholic people that would love to have that.
Oh, very good, sir. Very good. Yeah, I'm gonna start doing that. Yeah.
Can't hurt. Even if
Hmm.
you charge, $15 a print,
A
sign it.
print. Hmm.
Yeah. Don't set
There's
me
your
nothing.
wrench, Christian Zaffo. Raul, did I give you a wrench already? I don't know.
Oh no, I'll take one.
Yeah.
What are we talking about? A
Oh,
wrench?
I didn't, did I? I'm probably not even subbed to your channel. How dare I?
It's a wrench.
Where's
If that
Where's
works,
Elsie's YouTube?
He doesn't have one.
You gotta get one. You
I'm
gotta get
telling you,
one,
man.
Elsie. You gotta get one. I'm gonna
I
promote
just
you.
I
You
just
better get one.
became, I think, the
get
eighth
what, brother?
subscriber
A
to
YouTube.
Ryle. Yes, I
Oh,
was the eighth
Get a
subscriber to
YouTube.
Ryle. What's
need
the
to
T
figure it
for,
out.
Ryle?
Huh?
What's the T for? Raul and T drawings.
Yeah,
Is
the
that like
T is my significant other.
oh, okay.
Oh,
Okay, not like T square.
Yeah, I know that's true. Like a T square is good.
Uh,
No, you gotta get out there, Elsie, on the YouTube. Get some drawings on there so I can promote you. I want to promote you.
he goes on other people's streams,
Yeah.
but that's about the extent of it.
we've got some business behind the scenes. You and I,
Oh, okay,
Rick.
good.
You
Good.
know, I don't. We're gonna have some things happen.
There's your
I'll
right.
be-
There's your
figure it
wrench,
out.
Raul, and maybe we'll meet T one of these days
Yeah.
and give her one too. Has she got a
She's cool.
channel, or does she leave it
No,
all
No,
up?
no. I should just. She don't really draw, so she don't. She kind of likes when I do drawings of her. That's about it.
Well, then
She
good. You
pop
won't
her
go
head in
down
and
the
say
dark
hi.
path of Armor Glitch where she becomes jealous and
Yeah, she
things
like,
happen.
and then like some people think, oh, she's into like the comic books, and they'll be like, here's a comic book for you, and she only likes it because I like it, because I do it. That's about it. So they kind of misinterpret her big time.
At least she,
Right,
at
here's
least
a
she,
Superman doll for you. She's like, what is a Superman doll? She's like, what is this? I'm like, she's like, they keep thinking like whatever I like that she likes. So
all you need to know, baby, is I was thinking of you. Don't throw it in the trash, but just don't
I
let me see it.
know. Oh man, she's kind of like the complete opposite of me. Complete opposite, but you know how it is. That's why that's good. It's good to have the opposite, not have like the artist that's gonna
I
like
just want
Omar.
you to know I'm gonna have to get off and crash, buddy.
Me too,
Okay.
buddy.
All right. Yeah.
My
I'm
drawing
probably
is
out of
there.
good
I was trying to
stopping.
get LC and promote him on there, trying to get his YouTube. Yes, I like that. I like that. We got the
And his daughter
Jesus
was going to
battling
throw
the
that
ball.
canvas away.
What? No.
I don't know what she was thinking.
I like that. He's
Well,
got the Joker,
it
all
had
that stuff.
It had something on there she didn't like. I said, I'll take it.
Yeah, he's got
Yeah.
that's a life size Joker stand up there.
I know.
I
I
think he's
like
got an
that
Iron
stuff.
Man one like that
Ain't
too.
even open, man.
Yeah,
What? What's not open? What's not open?
That's
That
standing.
Joker I'm pointing
The
at.
Joker, man.
Mhm.
That's a full life size standee. Those things go.
Oh,
for
really?
But right
$100.
next to it is a Jack Kirby oil painting.
Where's Kirby at? I don't see Kirby.
Right
I see
there,
a
where he's
wolf.
at the end of
I
his
see
feet.
Caroline. I see
It's a-
Spider-Man.
It's a landscape.
See my finger?
Yeah, right
I'm
there.
pointing.
That's it.
What?
Yeah.
What?
That's-
Jack Kirby life drawing?
Yeah.
Painting?
It's like
When did he do
maybe
that?
it-
When did he
maybe
do
it's
that?
when he moved to California.
Oh,
I mean,
yeah.
Oh,
like
I see.
yeah, it's like a desert scene with cactus and stuff. Who knew he even did something like that?
You better finish that Jesus versus Swamp thing. Elsie, you better finish it.
I wonder who would win. Duh.
I know. Yeah, it's like, duh. I still want to see it. I want to see how the story goes.
Can we get the Pope to referee?
The Pope, he's too new. The
Come
Pope
on,
is
man.
too new. He's too new. He's too new for
Yeah.
that.
Look at that nice Ice Age. I think it Pez header there. Yeah.
Yeah, what is that? Is that
Well, you
is
were
that a
sitting on the
girl?
floor.
What? Oh,
Ice
oh,
Age
you
Pez.
got to be careful, Elsie, sitting on the floor. I used to do that, and then I'd wake up, my leg would lock up, and I'd be like, "Whoa, what's this about?" Oh man, be careful, Elsie. Don't be sitting on the floor now.
I'm
Get in
gonna
the
get.
chair.
I may work on this.
Yeah. Yeah. I like the neon. Like you're right. If like you don't really see it, but once you put it the green, you might think it's Medusa. Woo!
Mm-hmm.
You're
Yeah.
trying to turn me to stone.
Hey, one of my favorite ELO songs.
Oh, oh, good. Alrighty,
Turn to
buddy.
stone. Hey, man, this is a monumentous occasion. Raul for the very first time on this channel. How about that?
Oh, well, I didn't want to be silent.
We love
First
new
time.
people. Yeah,
Right.
no silent majority for you.
No,
Just
I gotta
be
focus on the art. I like sitting there. I just kind of zone out, listen to your
wild
conversation.
and bombastic. Yeah, a lot of people listen to the YouTube channels like it's radio.
It's good. It's very relaxing hearing the stories late at
Mhm.
night. You have a lot of experience. That keeps me entertained. So I
Well, I
just kind
mean,
of focus
50
on the art.
years of collecting comics will probably give you some knowledge about them.
Oh, yeah,
If
that's
you've been
true.
paying attention at all.
Yeah,
But I
that's
would need
true.
another 150 years just to learn
Woo!
it all. I mean, it's an endless, you know, they
What?
should offer college courses on comic bookology.
Yes, yes, that's
Yeah,
true.
they should.
Oh
Because I
man.
mean, it's a unique American art form. And you know what? Maybe in my old age, I'll teach it.
Yeah, you can do. You could be the
Mhm.
grand
Hey, he
PhD
would be
man.
teaching it.
Yeah.
Yeah, you could do. You know a lot of the ins and outs of what people shouldn't be doing, what should be doing to make it, what not mistakes to do.
Well,
Yeah,
we need to keep it alive and, uh, you know,
we can
for
do it.
now.
We could definitely do that.
We got our plan. We're going to keep it alive. That's
We're
for
going to keep
sure.
it alive. Yeah.
Yeah,
Momentum Comics is going to be one of the biggest things one of these days, and people don't have a clue
that's
if I
true.
live long enough and the vision
Yeah.
stays alive. But you too can help become a producer of Devil Flyer and all his adventures. And it's not just about one character; it's about all these Slaver and Bog and cosmic characters. Everything you liked about Marvel and DC, it's in there and more. I'm out to prove two things: that I can draw and that I can write. And I hope you'll enjoy both. Come along
Brother,
for the trip.
I like the ride.
Yeah.
I don't need any proof. You already showed us what you do.
Yeah. Each
much
and every
more do we
day in my own way.
Well, I'm just saying, what else we need to know? You done showed us
Yeah.
half the universe. Come on.
Yeah, the whole lifetime of drawing.
Yeah.
We
Well, I
didn't
mean, didn't start
see
out
all
that
of it.
way, Elsie. When I first came on,
No,
everybody thought since I was commissioning a lot of people to do stories and things like Doc and Dillard, that I didn't draw myself. I was just a writer, and then I had
they
to
didn't know.
start
Well,
slowly
it's
showing
like
them. Yeah, I've been an artist for
half the people
decades.
don't realize. Half the people don't realize Jack Kirby was an artist as well as a comic artist. He painted that when he was out west.
And a
These
writer.
masters.
Oh,
Yeah, I mean,
I never knew that. I never knew.
mhm. It makes
I
me
ain't.
wonder what else is out there, Elsie, with his name on it.
Yeah, yeah.
That's non
Well,
superhero.
you're not gonna see it up on not for sale. You might see it at Heritage or somewhere, but I'm not gonna put that thing on eBay. That'd be stupid.
No, but I do agree
I'd
with
be more.
Doc Blaylock that you probably needed to get the replace value, the insurance value on it. I don't know how you would assess that, but they would, you might have to have Heritage or someplace, authenticated, or I mean, not, you know, assign a value to it, but you know,
Hey,
he wants
yeah,
you to protect it, better than, God
well,
forbid anything happen. Well, thanks for joining us, LZ, and you too, Raul and Omer Cliff.
Yes,
Sorry
sir.
about the storms coming in, knocking you out. Uh, but if the storms hadn't, I probably would have. Anyway, keep collecting. We'll see you again tomorrow for sure. Out.